You're not just losing $4, you're losing 47 minutes around it every single day. And nobody talks about what that window is actually worth. Honestly, that's where the extra money gets built, and most people drive right past it. Let me ask you something. Are you on a toll road right now? Maybe not this second, but think about your week. Think about that stretch of highway you hit every morning where the sign says $3.75 or $4.25, and you just tap your pass and keep moving. You barely notice the charge anymore. It's background noise. But here's the thing, that toll is not the real cost, not even close. And I'm going to break down what the real number looks like in a minute. But first, you need to understand something most people never stop to think about. The toll is $4. Fine. But what about the 20 minutes you leave early to beat the traffic near that toll plaza? What about the 15 minutes you sit in the backup because there are three lanes are merging into one? What about the 12 minutes on the other side where you're crawling because everyone's getting back up to speed? Add it up. That's 47 minutes a day on the low end that exist only because of that stretch of road, not the actual driving, the padding, the buffer, the I better leave early just in case time that you never get back. Now do the math with me. 47 minutes a day, 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year. That's over 280 hours. 280 hours. That's not a rounding error. That's that's 7 full work weeks. You're donating 7 weeks of your life every year to a job that charges you money just to show up. The toll doesn't just cost you $4. It costs you 280 hours and the $4. And honestly, it's not even the money that stings. It's the alarm you set at 5:15 instead of 6 o'clock. It's the dinner you eat at 7:45 instead of 6:30. It's the kids' game you almost missed or did miss because you were sitting on a highway staring at brake light. Think about it. What would you do with an extra 280 hours a year? That's not a small number. That's a second career. That's a side income. That's time with people you actually care about. But instead, you're burning it on asphalt between 2 points that you didn't even choose. Your job chose them for you. And here's where it gets interesting. Most people hear this and think, well, that's just how it works. You commute, you work, you come home, you do it again. But what if it didn't have to work that way? What if instead of paying to travel back and forth to work, you got paid to travel, not charged? Not some fantasy. A real shift in how money comes in. Because right now, your income only shows up when you do. You trade hours for a paycheck, and the commute is just the unpaid tax on top. But what happens when you have a system that earns whether you're in the car, at the beach, or asleep? Your commute becomes irrelevant. That's 47 minutes. It doesn't matter anymore. Not because the traffic disappeared, but because your income isn't changed to a building on the other side of it. I've been a truck driver for 17 years. I know what it feels like to have your whole life revolve around a route someone else planned for you. The hours, the miles, the time away. And honestly, I was skeptical. When I first came across something different, I saw a video on YouTube about a system that could bring in extra money. And my first thought was, yeah, sure. But I looked into it because it looked like it could make extra money for travel for me and my girlfriend. Something on the side that didn't require me to learn how to code or build a website from scratch. What made me actually stay was simple. Everything was explained, and when it wasn't, I could ask the founders directly. 5 days a week, they're on live coaching calls. That's not a recording from 2019. That's real people answering real questions this week. And that changed something for me. I'm ready to change how I think about life, not being a struggle every single day. I'm ready to stop worrying about paying bills and start thinking about what I actually want to do with my time. Now look, I'm not here to tell you everything is perfect. I'm not going to pretend I have all the answers figured out. But I am here and I'm ready. And if you're watching this and you feel the same weight, the same routine of alarm, commute, work, commute, sleep, repeat, then you already know something needs to change. The question is whether you're going to keep paying for the toll road in hours and dollars, or whether you're going to find something that pays you back. Stop and think about this for a second. Those 280 hours a year you're giving away right now, they don't show up on your pay stub. Nobody reimburses you for them, but they're real and they're yours. Every week that goes by is another 5, 6, 7 hours you handed over for free. By the way, if you want to see exactly how those lost hours turn into residual income, instead, go to the HBA turnkey system. 80% of every dollar comes back to you. And there's a done for you system that handles the selling. So you're not adding another job on top of the one you already have. The link is in the description below.